Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this Winnie the Pooh Tsum Tsum ice cream themed cake. Today's video is a collab with Thalias Cakes. Be sure to check out how she made her giant ice cream cone. I'm going to link that video below. I'm starting out with 3 6-inch cakes, and I'm going to be stacking those up with some pink Swiss meringue vanilla buttercream. Does not have to be pink, that's just what I had on hand. And I'm using my small offset spatula to make sure my layers are nice and even. I cut my cakes out of a bigger cake, which is why a couple of these layers look a little bit janky, but I made it work. Once my cake was stacked up, I put it in the fridge for about 15 minutes just to firm up a little bit, and then I'm going to start carving. I'm just using a cutting board and I'm going to flip my cake over. I didn't use a guide for my cutting. If you want to mark in a smaller circle on the top for yourself, you could totally do that. What I'm looking for is for the bottom to be thinner and taper out to a wider top. Once I was happy with the shape, I flipped my cake back over and then went over the whole thing with more of my buttercream just to lock in all those crumbs. And that's going to go in the fridge for about 25 minutes to chill. When you can touch your finger to the buttercream and none of it comes off, it's ready for the final ice. So I'm adding a nice big dollop on top and smoothing that out with my spatula, just making sure that's nice and level. And then for the sides, I'm going to add a thick layer and use my bench scraper just to smooth that out. And for all of the buttercream that accumulated on the top edge of my cake, I'm just pulling that back into the center, just being careful not to mess up my nice level top. Moving on to my fondant, I'm using ivory to dye this, and I'm rolling it out into a longer rectangle shape. I have a embosser that I'm just going to be pressing in with my fondant smoother and then just gently peeling that away. I'm trimming away the edges and the bottom so that I don't have a ton of overhang. You can measure out exactly how much fondant you need if you're that type of person. I am an eyeballer, so I just took a chance on this one. I gently picked my fondant up and wrapped it around my cake, just being careful not to press too much with my hands because I don't want to smooth out that diamond shape I made, and then cutting a nice seam at the back. To make my waffle cone look a little more realistic, I grabbed some brown color dust and a fluffy paintbrush, and I'm just going to brush that into the center of each diamond, concentrating the darkness in different corners. You don't want each one to look exactly the same. Some of them can be a little bit lighter, some of them can be darker. So when it was done, it looked a little something like this. To make my scoops of ice cream, I'm using a cake pop mixture, so I combined some offcuts of chocolate cake with some of my vanilla buttercream until I had this pliable like dough, and I rolled these into balls. I found the key to making this look realistic like ice cream in a waffle bowl was to build up the layers. So I took some of my scoops and I cut them in half, or I cut them into a quarter, and I put 3 on the bottom layer and left space in the front. I iced them 3 different colors, just a messy ice. It doesn't have to look super neat. I did pink and then added a little bit of chocolate shavings into green to make it look like mint chip, my personal fave, and a little bit of white. I put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes just so it could slightly firm up, and then went back over with my spatula to try and get it as smooth as possible. It doesn't need to be perfect. It is supposed to be like a scoop of ice cream. For the first character, Eeyore in the front, I added a little layer of the blue buttercream on the bottom, and then took my ball and I just cut off a little bit on the bottom. It was still mostly full, and just plopped that right on top of there. And just like the other scoops, I roughly iced that, put it in the fridge for about 12 minutes, and then smoothed it down. But I was careful not to touch the bottom part. I wanted that to remain kind of rough because that was like the bottom of the ice cream once you scoop it up. So the majority of it is smoother, and then you have that like choppy looking bit at the bottom. I hope that made sense. I added another half scoop to the side, and then for Tigger, the balls are quite heavy, so I wanted to make sure that they would stay in place. I used some wooden dowels just to help me out, so I know it's not going to roll off of there. I added one more full ball on top of there, again, just using that wooden dowel to help keep it in place. Make sure that if you are making this for somebody that you tell them that there is a dowel in there because they need to take that out before serving. I iced one of my scoops orange for Tigger and one of my scoops yellow for Pooh Bear. Once you smooth them out, if you find that the bottom bit isn't like fluffy enough for you, you can just take a little bit of the icing on your spatula and just dab that on there. I took a little extra buttercream in the colors that were like the pink and the green and just built up the side of it. It didn't really warrant another piece of cake, so I just gave the illusion of another scoop using my buttercream. If you want to give each scoop a bit of a smoother look, you can take a piece of cardstock and just gently curve that and run it over the buttercream. And now for the best part, adding the character features. I used fondant for this, and I think you can get a pretty good idea of the really basic shapes that I use, so I'm not going to walk you through each step. I'm just going to have like a little montage showing you what I did. For the ears for Tigger and Pooh, I did add a little piece of dried spaghetti just so that it didn't slip off. To make my chocolate drip, I just melted down some chocolate and mixed in a little bit of shortening just to make it more runny, and then worked my way around. I tried to get the sprinkles on there while it was still wet. That did not happen for me, so I ended up just dipping each one individually into a little bit of chocolate, and that took me forever, but it was worth it. To finish this off, I added a little squiggle of white buttercream on top of Pooh's head with a red ball for the cherry, and then I had these yellow straws that I cut in half and put in the top because I've seen that before and I think it looks really cute. And this was the final result, guys. I love this cake. I think it turned out super cute. Please don't forget to check out Thalias Cake. It is linked below. She did a really awesome big giant 3D ice cream cone. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.